We all know how important it is to vaccinate your kids, but vaccines are important for us adults as well. We don't outgrow the need. So Dr. Frida Lewis Hall, the Chief Medical Officer of Pfizer, is back to help explain why. Welcome back.
Thank you. Always great to be back. And this is such an important issue. The numbers are startling. 45,000 people each year die from a vaccine-preventable illness. And we just want to know why adults won't get vaccinated.
Let's take a look at why, or at least what some people said was the reason they didn't vaccinate.
Vaccinations. I don't think I've gotten any recently, but I'm pretty sure I got them as a kid.
Okay, I got my daughter vaccinated, but it's been years since I got my vaccinations, and now that I'm a mom, I just don't have time for myself anymore.
To be honest, I haven't gotten any vaccination because I just hate shots.
We've all heard those excuses, right?
And let me address the first person, because that is not an uncommon way to think. Childhood immunizations, done. But you should really check with your doctor to see whether or not you need a booster or whether or not some vaccines that you had in the past have been updated. There's no guarantee that when you were protected when you were young and were vaccinated years ago, that you're still protected as an adult. Plus, there are many vaccines that weren't available many years ago that are available now.
It's very true. And that mom we just saw, parents need to know this. By not getting vaccinated, you may be putting not only yourself, but get this, your kids are then at risk. For example, let's take pertussis, also known popularly as whooping cough. It's a disease. It can be very dangerous, even deadly for little ones. So anyone around infants or young children, you need to talk to your doc about making sure that you're immunized against pertussis. You might need a booster. Well, the CDC also recommends that everyone older than 6 months should get vaccinated with an annual flu shot. But get this, only a little over 1/3 of all people 18 and older got a flu shot last year. If you're sick, guess what? You can't take care of your kids, can you? No, you're bedridden. So parents, you have to make time for your health as well.
And let me address the last person that spoke, because people who are afraid of shots or who aren't comfortable getting shots, they are not alone. Only about 15% of people over 60 actually got a vaccination against shingles, that painful rash that occurs that's caused by the same virus that causes chickenpox. So about 500,000 people are affected by shingles each year. 20 to 30% of them may develop pain that lasts for months or even a lifetime. And there's a vaccination that may prevent some of that suffering.
Raise your hand if you know exactly what vaccines you should have and whether or not you've had them. So a minority, maybe 10, 15%. And I see that's just so very common. So if you're over 65, you also want to talk to your doctor about the pneumococcal vaccination. That protects against several types of pneumonia.
Unfortunately, adult vaccination rates are alarmingly low. It's an important public health problem. But many adults, as you've seen, are potentially unprotected or not adequately protected. Which actually brings me to ask you, have you had your... That's right. Have you had your annual flu shot?
Well, I actually did it on the show. I don't know if you all saw, but I got the vaccine.
Come on, man up.
Well, thank you very much.
And since you were
Just
such a
like
good
that. I even got a lollipop.
You got a lollipop.
What about you?
Okay, yes, and I've got proof too. Check it out.
Oh, we even got a thumbs up. So these are things that are really important. Now, adult vaccines that you need, it depends on everything from your age, your lifestyle, to if you have a high-risk medical condition, maybe your travel plans, or which shots you've had in the past.
So for a list of recommended adult vaccinations, visit healthyworld.com.
And be sure to talk with your doc about what vaccines or boosters you may need. And this is important, develop a system to keep track of you and your family's vaccine history. Of course, you can also log on to thedoctorstv.com for more information. Thank you so very much.
Always a pleasure.
Now, you want to know the secret to avoid getting sick this winter? We have answers after the break.